Hey, welcome to Thrift Store Thursday. Today we went to the Fancy Flea here in Charlotte. And the thing about Fancy Flea is the church I went to, they had a donation place at the Fancy Flea where you donate something and then they could sell it for them and give half the proceeds back to the church. So I donated this doll. This is the story about this doll. This is Jenny doll in the box. And for the longest time, she sat there. And then finally somebody bought her. And I asked, I was like, hey, so who bought the doll? And he's like, oh, well, she was so excited when she found her, yada, yada, yada. And they had her down to $10, which is pretty pathetic because this doll is really worth a lot more. And I was like, all right, well, $5 for the church. I mean, if I had eBay or whatever, I could just sell it and get the money. But anyway, so the day I found it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. She didn't go to a loving home. She's missing her shoes, which are kind of hard to find. And oh, well, I mean, I'm definitely going to give her back to a loving home. I only bought this $8.50 for these $2 for the Jenny doll because this used to be mine in the box. I never had her out the box. The other doll I could care less about. It's a let it go doll. And I'm looking at her legs because, oh good gosh, what the heck happened here? Oh, poor Jenny. I hope she's not like that. This is the hard plastic bodies that, yeah, I don't care about that. So she had army boots or whatever. They're gone. Let's take a... She still smells okay. So it wasn't one of those kids that's filthy, at least. She still got her ring in her finger. That's kind of good. Now, I thought that'd be one of the first things to go. Let's see. She's still got her earrings in. All right. I think she had a hat, but it was like... Evidently, whoever got her took her off of the thing and didn't put her shoes on her because maybe they didn't find the shoes in the box. The shoes are always wrapped in a different thing, and they have a little expression on there, so... If you put them in your mouth, you'll be like grossed out by the shoes. Try it. Buy some Jenny dolls and get her shoes and put them up to your tongue. It's disgusting. They do that deliberately so kids won't put it in their mouth. That was not on there, so I wonder what they did there. They put her through a real combat. So she's supposed to be a Jenny in uniform. And like G.I. Jenny is basically this one. They have different uniforms. Like I also have the samurai one. It's the Calendar Girl Jennies because in Calendar Girls... I wish Barbie would do something like this, but every year they do a different theme. Every month is like July is G.I. Jenny, and September is Samurai. They're all like, military outfits. They have the Navy one, the Army one, whatever. And then some years they're actually, and this is kind of funny, they're actually based on alcoholic drinks. I remember that year. And then one year they were bad in music. I loved that year. I got all of those, almost all of them. I don't think I got bluegrass, but that was a great year, the music year. They do, I can't off the top of my head. I've been collecting Jennies since the internet around 2000 because there was a club called Biscuit Club that I found online, and I just was enamored with these. I thought they were so beautiful. And I think I heard about them before that from Barbie Bazaar magazine. It was like, Barbie International, talking about how Barbie was transferred over like to, originally this is the... Barbie didn't sell in Japan because she looked too woman of the night looking. So they gave her a more innocent face like this one. And eventually they dropped the license and they decided to keep on making the dolls. Takara did. And they called them Jenny instead. So they were called Barbie for a while and then they changed over to Jenny. Her hair feels like straw, but that's okay. I think it always feels like that. So I don't think she did really much with it. I don't think she unzipped the zipper or took her out of her outfit. So... that's good. There's no damage done. It's not like she gave it to some little kid and it tore it to pieces. That would be so sad. But she didn't have her shoes. And if I had just kept the doll, I could have just kept the doll and donated money to the church, I guess. Oh, well. So, the church had nothing to do with this. So I'm not slamming the church at all. Not even remotely. It's just that nobody wanted the doll, which is like, I guess in my mind, I'm thinking Jenny's worth a lot and not around here. You got to remember, most of the people that live in my county are retired. We have the highest percentage of retired people in the entire state. Our county is the highest percent in the entire state. And we're also the most southern county of the state. So that kind of makes sense. As you get older, you start gravitating toward the south. It's just true. And a lot of people, I know who Jenny is, but people older than me, they won't remember who Jenny is. They won't know who Jenny is, really, because you had to be of the internet generation, which I was not part of the internet generation. I came along a little bit later. I grew up without the internet. And people that are older than me probably never even cared about the internet, except my mom. She likes to get on Facebook and scroll for hours for some reason. I don't know. So there are people older than me that get on the internet course and they scroll for hours, but they're mostly not on there to look at dolls and stuff or fashion figures or whatever you want to call it. But Jenny, like, look at the face. Isn't she just cute? Cute as a bud. As opposed to this crap. This is going to go back in my donation box. I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for this. And I don't know who put it up for sale, but I guess they'll get the money back out of it. There's some kind of hair all over it. They probably had a cat or something. Lots of hair. Yeah. Well, we got tape for that. Tape. All right, so there's gonna be a lot of cleaning gonna be going on for her, and I'll probably pop and swap her head onto one of the live bodies because they're better. I like the Jenny heads on live bodies. Plus, you can wear the Jenny shoes. The live bodies are slightly bigger than Barbie's feet, and Jenny's feet are slightly bigger too. If you want to find clothes for Jenny and you have a Jenny doll and you're like, what do I need to find clothes for? I can't just buy them from Japan all the time. Teen Skipper clothes, probably Skipper clothes as well, fit really well. Now, I'm saying this because when I was collecting Jenny, at first, I was like, man, she fits, she's like Francie, if you have Francie clothes, which Teen Skipper was basically the modern version of Francie. So any of those will fit very well on Jenny dolls. They got the same very flat, very smaller, slightly smaller bodies. So wearing Barbie clothes, she won't fill them out. I know she's wearing a big puffy jacket right now. You think, well, she should fill them out. No, this jacket's huge on her because it's puffy. And she's wearing it over a mechanic outfit. See, like a flight outfit or something. It may be an Air Force she's wearing because it's more of a flight jacket. Okay, so yeah, she's a lot skinnier and not a lot, like a teeny bit shorter than Barbie. So she can wear some Barbie clothes, but they're kind of baggy on her. So if you don't mind the baggy look, sure. I think she could probably wear regular Skipper clothes, but I don't remember trying that. I think Teen Skipper could wear some Skipper clothes, but you got to remember Teen Skipper's taller than Skipper. So any of the outfits that have to, like, if you have a shirt, it's going to become midriff, or the skirts will be shorter, proportionally speaking. So you just got to keep that in mind. So if this is one of the dolls that you need to find out more about, you should have been there and got it before me. Check your thrift store. You never know what you're going to find there. The only reason I found that there is because I donated this several years ago, and now it's come back. It's back where it belongs. All right, well, hey, thanks for watching and spending time with me today. Comment below and spend a little bit more time. Let me get to know what you're thinking.